steps to the left. At that point, I'm like, it's on now. I'm gonna have a clear shot. Gotta take about 4 or 5 more steps and it's gonna clear again. Draw the bow real quick. He just happens to look over at me. I'm like, well, he knows I'm here. Like, I'm at full draw. I send it. Like, when I send it, I'm ranging it for like 21 or 22.
So where did the arrow go from the hind leg? Where did it go from there?
Into the ground.
From our hind leg.
Pond people, what is up? I got the whole crew here tonight.
Anyway, as I shoot, she basically,
Good night, guys.
she turns and flips to go up the hill,
See you later.
and I hit her right there. Like, I don't know how she went, like, if you stand here like this and you just do one of these, and that's how I got her. I got her like right behind, like, it was perfect height. It was like right where the arrow needed to be. The shot was perfect, but she just moved that much. All right, so then
All
I
right.
hit her.
Hands on, all hands on deck.
Let
Gloves are
me show
being
you
shot.
what she did. I'm gonna quick track tools, line distance, and this is all process. She runs up this hill. And she comes down here.
What's up, everybody? Alice, what's up? What's up?
Right here.
You went deer hunting with your recurve today. How'd you do?
She comes back this way. She comes down here.
I don't want to be the one to tell the surprise, but Tony went deer hunting with the recurve today, and he might have had a really good day.
And then kind of bebop around through here. Now remember, I'm parked right there. And then she came up this way.
There might be a deer that's quartered in my fridge.
Right in there.
Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe Tony wants to talk about it a little here. I don't know.
Following it. I'm just
We'll
following
see.
all the blood. We're already at 27 miles. All right.
Until then, though, I'm going to shoot the bows.
And then from there,
Hopefully, we have some people hop on. I meant to try the Streamlabs stuff tonight too. Alice, it just happened.
I was gonna come down the trip.
Just happened. Well, you know what? I don't want to get into it. It's his adventure. He's gonna tell the story with it. He's balding. Yeah, I'm balding. What do you want? Hate? But hey, I appreciate the comment. You're helping feed the algorithm. You're bringing more people so they can see my balding. On your way out, double tap the screen because that'll give us a like. I appreciate you.
I was gonna go back to the truck. And I'm gonna go get lunch or whatever. And then I'll come back. I'm walking down the trail, I'm walking down the hill, I see her.
Wow.
So again, I sit down, I take a picture, send it out.
Chase, what's up? What's up?
But I'm looking at her, she's dead. So then I sit down, I'm gonna sit here for a while. If she doesn't get up, then it's good. Fucking 10 minutes after seven.
That's that white arrow. That one definitely hit a little high.
Where she was, so she
What's up? What's up, everybody?
goes down here. She gets on this line down here.
What would be a better recurve bow to hunt with? Pond people, what are you hunting with, brother? I don't know if you told me what bow you're hunting with, so
In here, she crosses.
it's hard for me to recommend one unless I know that.
She's doing this back and forth bullshit in here. And then she comes down and she crosses back almost into the same spot. Like, and this is where I got confused. I can't tell.
That was
whether
bad.
it's in the trail in the morning and the trail in the evening. So I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna find it. We're already at 1.1.
You know what? We're just gonna pull those. We're gonna pull those first, and then we'll.
Went down to this
A 25-year-old bear bow. Pond people, there's probably nothing wrong with that bow. If I'm being honest, Bear makes some really good recurves, and if it's within the last 25 years, it's probably a pretty decent bow. What is your draw length? Let me know that. Let me know what your draw length is, because that's going to affect some of my recommendation. Bugs, what's up? What's up? I got Bill. I got Tony over there. We got everybody.
I climbed that tree 10 minutes after getting there. Got right down at the sandbar, the water level. See if there's a lot of the sand. And the bottom was up, the tail's all bloody, fucking legs are all bloody, and she lays down. I'm like, I tapped the tree and I'm like, thank you for that. I don't know who to thank you. I don't know who to thank you, but I just.
What's up, everybody?
It's that exposure to it. It's like,
Back Mountain. What's up? What's up?
so that made it big.
Get it, Jimmy.
Here's the deal.
Get it, get it. "26 inches, your bare bow should be fine. The only reason I ask is because if you have a longer draw length, the bare bows, like for me, they stack, meaning like the weight adds up really quickly. It almost feels like you're hitting a back wall on a compound, you know? And it just doesn't draw very smooth. But at 26 inches, you should be okay, pond people. So if you're having issues, maybe you're overbowed. You know, if that's your first bow and you're trying to hunt with it, you might have a little too much bow on your hands. I don't know what the poundage is on it. Let me know.
You should be showing B-roll.
All right, am I still on? I think I'm still on. There we go. Beautiful. Hit that diamond. All right, pond people, we'll check it out after this. Tony, pond people sent us an email. He's looking for recommendations on his bare bow. So, yeah, we'll let you know after this. But once again, I don't think it's your bow. Maybe it's your arrows. Maybe they're not tuned properly. That can certainly play a role in stuff. But we'll try and get you worked out here. Woo! Let's not do that on deer. A little far forward, but maybe not. We're okay. We're in there. We are in there. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. We're a little high on that. Alice, we got everybody here. Tony's, you can see his hands and his fingers. He's showing Bill some of the video from the action today. So, you know, that's how it's going. I know Tony wants, excuse me, I know Tony wants to talk about it, but I think he was waiting until we got a couple more people on. But if it's gonna be one of those nights where we only get 60 people, it kind of is what it is. So. That's a double longer right there. That's a very dead deer. I mean, here's the thing, Alice. We got beer, we got deer. We're fucking ready to go. Bugs, it is a deer, yes. 50 likes and Tony will chug a beer tonight, yep. Maybe Bill too, I don't know, but 50 likes, double tap that screen, guys.
Did you know you were gonna fall?
That's in there. Yep. That one's smoked.
How many times do I gotta walk up on it?
All right. Let's get the practice bow out a little bit. Alice, do you like how I volunteered both of them to drink? Lee, it was opening day of muzzleloader today in Maryland, but I think Tony got it done with the trad bow today in Maryland. Fun fact for y'all. I'm not going to tell the story. He's going to tell the story in a little bit when we get some more people on, but he did get it done today in Maryland. Bugs, I know. He said he called you. I don't know if
Yeah.
that's the case or not.
Take a guess what year he was born.
Bugs?
Yeah.
2000?
89.
Bugs was?
Yeah.
Bugs, I don't know why. I thought you were way younger than that, man. Can I shoot the tire? Yeah, Nick, here you go.
But it's insane. Here's one from yesterday.
Dude, I aimed for the tire, but I hit the deer. I don't know what it is. They gravitate towards deer. I can't miss.
I don't believe in you.
Heather. Hang on. All right.
Just like,
I'm gonna try. Hang on. You don't even have to say it. I got you. 1989.
take a guess which way the wind's blowing, just based on what.
Bugs, I don't know why. We both thought you were younger, but you're welcome up here anytime.
See how she goes that way? Why does she do that?
As long as you're over 18, you're good to go. So
So what, the wind was going just off,
Blowing
offset?
past.
Alice, I'm sorry, Heather, I tried. I can't help it.
She heard the,
Well, Nick, we shot the tire on a live already, so
down off the hill.
it happens. Bugs, you and me both.
That was it. Like, I had a perfect opportunity.
But that being said,
In the stand.
I've got your tab sitting right here, brother. I was kind of hoping, like I told Tony, I was like, yeah, let him know he can come up tonight. But I know that's kind of last minute, and most people don't operate the same way we do. But I have it sitting here. I can mail it to you. I know I have your address. But at this point, I'm kind of hoping we'll just get together and shoot together at some point first. So.
Dude, you guys-
Watch this shit.
Look, if you guys are just gonna sit here making each other feel good, you should probably grab arrows for me or something, you know?
We're watching deer on film.
Yeah, I've got like 200 of them, Bill. What's your point?
Hey, keep getting them, because the more you do that, the more meat I get.
This is what she's like, maybe I shouldn't be in it, because now she's directly down there.
Lee, I believe that. You are not kidding. I'm happy to be inside with a wood stove going. Even then,
And I'm standing on
you can see my breath. It's still cold in here, but it's not 20 degrees like it is outside, so
but yeah,
I'm not mad about it. It's all good. Whoa.
Your roast is still on.
Yeah, I know. Let it go.
you see how she gets.
I got your call. I'm on a live right now, so.
Sorry.
You know.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you.
Yep, I got it. I'll take care of it. Thank you, though.
The bad part is I can't.
All right, let's get the longbow out. That's what we're gonna smoke some more deer with. Big shout out, Jackson Storm. Thanks for hopping on, brother. Oh, pond people, you got to come out to Maryland. The last 3 days of Maryland season are primitive weapons. Same thing. It's flintlocks in the areas that they're allowed, and it's trad bows. I would really, really love to get like a get together of our followers and everybody who's on the pain train. Like let's all get out for 3 days, or one of the 3 days, whatever you can do. Tony and I are going to take off. We're going to be down there for those 3 days. So like I would love to get a meetup going and have everybody get together and not necessarily hunt together, but we come out, we get lunch together, we do like a whole meetup. Have I shot a 223? Yeah, yeah. I'm just gonna say yeah. I shot the 223. That was a little while.
If you want it, you can have a haul.
Who's all on over here?
We got like 100 people on.
Man, that's weak. That's some weak sauce. We need about 700 people on. Who you chatting with?
Chatting with Alice, Pond people, Jackson Storm.
Racing on?
Grayson was on.
Yo, I like the new quiver. When do I get to shoot this thing?
Shoot right now. I just gotta go pull those arrows for you.
All right, well, pull me an arrow. I'm gonna need, can I use that tab?
It's probably big on you. It's big on me. I don't know what to think of it. You like tabs though, so I'll let you shoot it and we'll see how it's going. Duck Hunter, welcome back, brother. How are you doing? You're a new friend, but I like seeing you on here. I appreciate it.
That was a nice
I think I just met you last time. Yeah, I've dropped some money on arrows a little.
I I see that.
lately, Bill.
I think
Something
I
to the tune of like $300 in the last 2 weeks, you know?
Did you get the arrows, Bill?
Yes, I did.
All right, where's your,
You want me to turn the knocks off?
what's your tip on here?
I just shoot tip on from here. Technically speaking, it's 18, but you're gonna be like 2 inches high here. It's not enough to justify aiming off.
And you're knocking under?
Yeah.
I'm gonna shoot the block. I'm gonna shoot what, tip on, center of the block?
Yeah, you'll be okay.
What if I destroy an
You're
arrow?
you're gonna hit a little high because you're not gonna draw quite as far, but
I don't know how you do this. Way high.
well, like I said, you don't draw as far, so it puts your tip on up more. Just don't miss, you know. If you do, I know where to find some of those arrows, so it's all good. Just
Not
go
on
over
the
it.
spine.
Wow, that's a fair point. There you go.
I was aiming at that bottom block.
See,
Bottom
you're
dog.
ready to go. That thing is just so whisper
It is,
quiet.
but it does slap the arm. It
I'm glad
does.
it's not just me then.
No, I'd have to shoot it a couple more times to figure out how to stop that.
I adjusted the brace height this morning, but even still, it's like 7 3/4 right now.
No, it's a longbow thing.
Yeah, we're at 7 3/4. We could go to 8 with it though. Let's go to 8 with it. Let's just see what happens, you know?
You're gonna do that right now? Here, let me talk to some folks. Jump out of there. I want to say hi.
Okay, go ahead.
I want to say some hi. Yo, I got it done in the tradbow world today with a big old button buck. I don't have my awesome hat with me. It's out in the truck, and I'm not going out there to get it. It's cold. Hey, cowboy! I hunted today. I actually shot my first deer with a tradbow today. It was pretty fantastic. Hey Al, good shooting, pal. I just got some new Safari Tough Taipan arrows that I fletched up myself. Total arrow weight's 585 with 350 up front. Well, that's a good start right there. I like that.
Are you taking that right now?
I'm taking that now. I'm going to clean it up and grind it up.
All right.
Are you making
Is that
two
cool?
trips?
Yeah.
I'm going to come back for that tomorrow.
All right.
Is that okay?
That's whatever.
Okay. Bye, Bill.
Thank you for the meat, Pain Train.
I don't know where he got that.
Say this.
Out of a fresh cooler somewhere.
Oh, Bill.
Yeah, this excellent.
I should have taken him with the flu. Guys, when I post a video, you're going to be completely shocked at
All right, I'm going to clean
how
this.
bad
All right.
this shot was. The
I'll
deer
jump on the
jumped
line.
and turned
All
at the
right,
same
thank
time,
Yep.
and I ended up shooting it
I got it.
on the inside of the back leg, like almost. It's hard to even describe, but I got an artery in that back leg, and then what I did is I chased that deer for 1.25 miles over a 6-hour period of time, and then I gave up, and then I sat in a tree, and this thing walked out 140 yards from me, and then moved off into the brush and died. It was insane. WP, it's gonna be a minute for sure. I've got video on the phone. I've got video on I got a little bit of video in the camcorder. The interesting part is I jumped this deer no less than 12 or 13 times. There was probably 3 times I was within 35 or 40 yards of it and just could not get a shot, could not get a follow-up shot, couldn't make anything work. It was an absolute,
Wow.
ooh, that sounds
That
expensive.
might be it, Tony. That might be it. right there.
It was a truly heartbreaking but emotional event for me, for sure. If it wasn't for the snow cowboy, I wouldn't have been able to find this deer. I'm 100% certain of that. I did get lucky, Alice, absolutely.
No, I don't think you got lucky, right? Like, this is where we talk about, like, experience plays a huge role. You assessed the shot and you knew what you had to do to recover this deer, right?
Well, I knew there's a very good probability that this deer is not going to survive the injury because it appeared to be an artery in the back leg. It's above the knee. It's probably the worst possible shot you can make, right? Like you you can shoot them in the guts and all kinds of things can happen. But in this particular situation, I just decided that I can't let it clot up. It's either gonna die slowly by infection or whatever. So I just chased the deer down. I walked it to death, literally. We don't hunt ducks too much. Every once in a while we used to go out with our buddy, but we haven't done it in a while. Thanks, Alice, I appreciate it. Pond people, I'm at number 5, but only 1 with the trad bow, so Al's a little ahead of me.
Couldn't just let me be ahead for
Yeah.
2 days.
Al's a little ahead of me here. But I have shot 2 monster bucks, though. That's pretty cool. I guess.
Yeah, I'm not even really ahead of you. That's.
No, like you're leaps and bounds ahead of me.
I don't think so. Tony's is very humble, but I don't think there's words to put in like perspective how proud I am of him today. Not that I get to say that much. Normally it's you talking about me that way. But today
That's
you joined.
true.
I mean, you joined the 2% club today.
I don't
Less
even
than
think
2%.
It's a less than 2%.
So
'cause
2% of archery hunters are trad bow hunters, but that doesn't mean they're successful trad bow hunters. It just means they hunt with the trad bow. Tyler, you come get this G8 out of my garage, $5 grand. I have Camaro wheels for it. Come get it out of my garage, $5,000. It's yours. I keep lowering the price. Just get it out of my garage.
I like that you put some wood in there, bud.
She's sizzling a little bit. We got a little nice like wood fire smell going on.
TJ Bugs, it's a small 7. Ain't no such thing as a small 7-point, man. It's a Pennsylvania deer. Just shoot them.
Mm-hmm.
God makes more deer every day. That's my motto. Just shoot them.
Shoot them. Did you
There
shoot
are-
this yet?
What?
Since I adjusted the brace height.
No, go ahead.
I just shot it.
Dude, it's.
I just wanted to see if it.
No,
if
go
it
ahead.
had-
I don't
no,
have a
here,
good.
you can-
I don't have a good tab. Like I
That's
have my
fine.
tab out in the truck, but I.
Yeah, why don't you just go grab your tab? We're gonna be on for a minute.
Well, maybe I will. Maybe I'll just shoot the Black Hunter.
Why don't you shoot? I just adjusted the brace height. I want to see if it makes a difference for you.
Come on, man. Now you're making me shoot.
Look,
you make me go out
have-
and shoot deer.
You have a
make me
lot
come
more
back.
experience with longbows than I do. It's just the truth.
I have a lot more experience with
With
bullshit. Bullshit. Still a lifter issue. Yeah, it still has a lifter issue. Why? You want to get us? You want us to get that fixed?
Dude,
for you?
if I fix the lifter, or the lifters in it, and I put LS7 lifters in it,
See that?
I'm charging an extra $2,000. What's up?
That time I tried to really just like leave it loose and. But
That
then-
was good though. I adjusted the brace height, so I added an extra ½ an inch to the brace height.
But it was really jumpy in my hand though, like so much so that I'm almost dropping it. Almost dropped it.
Well, is that something that's a little different than your striker, or?
See, that way I held on to it. Again, I'm shooting at that middle block there at the bottom. The first time it just flew left. But yeah, that's real close. Like, I don't think I hit it there much at all.
I think that's the right brace height. We got the brace height dialed in, guys. Don't touch those beer cans. We're stacking up. That's radiant heat right there coming off the beer cans, I think.
It is radiant heat. It's called steam.
Plus, it prevents me from putting the wood on top of it and starting yet a third fire in my garage. Bald finder. Stop.
Found
Come
ya.
on. Come on.
Is that a new? Is
It's
that
right
like
in the feelings. Do y'all have a cabin? No, we don't. Why? Do you want to invest in one together? We could get it.
What up, Bullseye Ben?
Oh, Ben's on. There he is. What's
Ben,
up, brother?
I smashed a deer with a trad bow today. Right in the back leg. And then
Hey.
I walked it to death.
You got it either way.
I wish I had this on video because there's... First of all, Al, can you believe that I hit it on the inside of a leg? Like, if I hit it on the outside of a leg, then yes, I could be down. But shot placement was... How do you shoot them between the legs when they're standing broadside?
It's still killing.
That's how much it moved. But
That's
I just
wild.
can't believe how much that deer moved. Here's a note, and Al learned this over the last year and a half or so. And I know it now too. If a deer is alert, don't even bother shooting at it with a trad bow. Like if it knows you're there, just pass, because it's going to do some acrobatics in the air and avoid that arrow at all costs. It's unbelievable what they can do. You're smoking it, bro.
This thing just, I need to get the heavier limbs for this thing because it's just, I don't know, it just feels good. It's just a really, really good
It does.
bow.
Let me shoot that one.
Well, I gotta grab the arrows for you.
I'll get them.
Yeah, you go grab
Okay,
the arrows.
Get the arrows.
You go fetch those arrows.
You go fetch the arrows. You know, you should just spray them.
Does temperature change hurt bows? James, I just had to adjust the brace height on my longbow. So I'm not gonna say that it hurts the bows. It shouldn't with laminated bows, specifically laminated recurves and longbows.
I'm to the point where I'm hunting with my $550 bear in the pouring down rain because I don't care anymore.
Yeah, I mean, they're meant to be hunted with. I think the extreme conditions are not going to affect the bow so much. Just make sure your brace height, the distance between the riser and the bowstring on trad bows is the same. Because if that's not the same, then you're going to encounter what we just encountered, where it doesn't throw the aim off too much, but you're going to slap your arm, right? And if you're wearing heavy clothes because it's wintertime, that might be enough to throw your shot off. Pond people, we're down. Like, if you invite us to hunt, we will absolutely come hunt with you
Where's
guys.
your point on with this?
It's gonna be like, for me, it's a couple inches low. Yeah, you're high right there. I could have told you that. I didn't get a chance to look. I told you for me, it was a couple inches low.
I aimed at the bottom of the target. You said a couple inches.
I mean, it's like 4 or 5 inches for me, and that's a couple. And she's fine. Those are cheap arrows. We're fine. I'm not even worried about it.
Well, I didn't even break it.
Ragu, what's up, what's up? Preston, welcome back, man. How are you doing?
So I gotta be aiming real low with this thing.
Yeah. We can put heavier tips on for you. That's gonna adjust the spine and everything. There you go.
Boy, that's loud.
Well, I don't have any silencers on it. The brace height's probably
But
not correct.
it feels great.
The grip is really nice. Like
The brace height is it could probably be adjusted a little.
so adjust it. Here,
No,
give me
I
this.
don't want to mess around.
Dude, who cares? We're here to mess around a little, you know? This is not even how you adjust. I don't even know which way the string is going on this thing. I can't even see it. Can you see that? I think you gotta twist this way. I think you gotta go counterclockwise with it. No, you gotta go clockwise. Nope, you gotta go clockwise. Give it 6 turns.
Ah! How you liking your heat and vest here? Let me check it. So he uses a tape measure. I use my fingers.
It depends on the bow.
Now with those 6 turns, you've probably only moved a 1/4 inch.
So 4 turns is a 1/4 inch normally.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a guesstimate. Everything's a guesstimate. Bugs, thank you so much, brother.
Well, I'm just using my finger to. What else?
Bugs sent us a super chat. Thank you so much, Bugs.
Bugs is the man.
I don't know how to.
Pin it.
I don't know how to do this.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to pin it. Bugs, I don't know. I'm trying to pin it, but I can't. I don't know
It's
what's going
already
on. For the
pinned.
arrow Tony broke. I freaking love it.
It's already pinned because it's a
For the
super
arrow
chat.
Tony broke. Stop breaking the arrows.
I should go out and get my jacket.
Go and get your jacket then.
That's what I should do because it's cold in here.
It's not that bad by the furnace. If I was smart, I would have put
Yeah,
the
we
target
would've
over
thought this out.
here.
Yeah, we would've thought this out, but- I can't believe Bill's gonna take that meat for us.
I hit a little low. A little low.
Already am.
So that's adjusted a little bit. Not a little. Say if I aim right where that last arrow impacted, I'm gonna be close.
Don't shoot me, I'm going to get my jet.
Well, pond people, you're killing 210-inch deer on your farm and you're inviting us to go hunt it?
I don't know if that's a good idea.
That's probably not a good idea, but I'm down for it if you're inviting us. I'll tell you what. 210-inch deer. That's not even something you could dream up in Pennsylvania. They just don't exist. I'm touching Tony's arrow.
I missed the 210-inch tree yesterday at Pretty Boy Reservoir.
That's right in the money.
Right in the money. How come my deer didn't get hit right there today?
You know,
How does it jump and turn where its butt is facing?
Brody, absolutely.
What did Brody
You
say?
must be in Pennsylvania, Brody.
But he says he has an 11 pointer.
No, he said the biggest deer kill was a .112 inch.
An 11 pointer. Oh no.
What in the hecking are you doing?
Yo, I put my camo back on. You know what's interesting is I shot this deer from the ground wearing this jacket today.
So what do you think? Do you think orange scares the deer off?
I don't know. I don't think so. I think that deer see movement, deer hear noises, and deer are really aware of what's going on, but I don't think that they recognize this the same way we do as far as color.
That was a heavy arrow.
Would I have
You
a
can
heavy?
tell, couldn't you?
Yeah. You missed,
three ducks with a longbow. Good lord.
Jeez, I haven't missed 3 ducks in the same day with a shotgun. I have to see more than 3 ducks,
Yeah, that's the whole problem.
you know? Shit. And then duck hunting's so hard. You gotta be out in the blind like 7 hours before the sun comes up if you want a chance to kill ducks. So your ceiling fix here looks good. I don't know why you didn't stagger it.
What do you mean stagger?
You should have cut one in half and boom, 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 boom. Be alright. Be alright.
Once we push it out another 2 rows, it's really gonna start keeping the heat down, I think.
Well, do you have any plans of
Insulating?
insulating that up there?
I don't know, not really. Maybe.
I mean, it feels good right here.
Yeah, when you're over there, but yeah, we gotta get there. It's a work in progress. I'm going to Lowe's tomorrow. We'll grab another 3 sheets of it, and then we'll get them up, and it'll start keeping the heat down more and more. Why don't you? Because you're still running. What arrows are you running? You're not running the 5mm, are you?
I'm shooting those out of my practice bow. I haven't dialed in a good setup for the bare bow with those 5mm. Now I could, but I have to put the right inserts in them, and I got to get those things.
I've got 75 grain inserts there if you need any, and they're for the 5mm arrows. So
I have them too. I have a whole pile. I have like a dozen of those arrows at the house that are brand new. I haven't even used.
yeah, I mean they're
Like a dozen of
they're
them.
nice. What bow is that? Moonlight. So we've got 3 bows here. Yeah, pond people, a 200-inch deer in Pennsylvania is legendary, right? Like if you shoot that, the whole state's gonna know you shot it. But Moonlight, we've got 3 different bows here. If Tony wants to bring his bow in from the truck, we'll have 4 different bows here. So
Well, here's a good representation here of how these bucks
measure out, right? I was at Pretty Boy today. I ran into a couple of guys, and I said to the one guy, I was like, yeah, he was showing me pictures of his buck that he shot in September, and I shot mine in September. I think he shot his on the 13th, I shot mine on the 16th. And then I said, well, I'll show you a picture of mine. And he looked right at me, he's like, dude, I already saw that buck. And I was like, wait, what? And he's like, yeah, everybody saw that buck. I was like, oh, okay. Moving on. I shot a 137-inch deer. He was like, yeah, it's like a 12 or 13 point. I was like, yep, that's the one. But because we posted it to the Maryland hunting page and we did the YouTube video, like all of those guys saw it. So it's like one of my first times like being recognized, somebody recognized who I was from the channel in public while I'm hunting. It was pretty cool. But 137-inch deer in Maryland or Pennsylvania gets a ton of hype. Like a 140 class deer, 150 class deer, like that's a once in a lifetime deer for somebody hunting in the woods we hunt in. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I may hunt another 30 years. I might hunt 20 more years, but if I ever kill a buck bigger than that, I'll be impressed. In Pennsylvania or Maryland, you know. We'll see.
What you guys don't know or what you guys don't see is Tony's an absolute killer, and he's you're very humble about it.
I don't know.
But the reality is he has no desire to shoot deer that are not, 130 class deer, and he works his absolute butt off to accomplish that. If he only shoots that one deer a season, he's happy doing that. But that's about that. So
I don't know about that.
The bows we're shooting tonight, we've got a Samick Sage knockoff. It's a clone of the Samick Sage. There's a full video review of this bow on the channel. You can check it out. There's a link on there. It's an $80 bow. I've killed 4 deer with this bow. You can see my little tallies up here because I'm petty.
By the way, I should get your marker and put a tally on my bow.
You should.
We should do that. Where's your marker?
We should do it together. It's either
'Cause you
on the
have to
table or
put-
it's inside somewhere.
You have to put a tally on that one yet.
I do. Yeah, I know. We should do that on the live. We should do that on the live tonight. We'll find the marker. It's here
We'll find the
somewhere.
marker. Is it in the garage?
It might be if it's on the table or it's on the dresser over there. This is the Black Hunter that I have. This is my practice bow. It's a 20-pound bow. Also fantastic shooting bow. $80. I haven't upgraded the string on this one. If you upgrade the string though, it's probably a phenomenal bow. Even right now, it's a phenomenal bow. I have no complaints about it. It's shooting great. And lastly, I have my Sanlita Royal X8 longbow. You can see it doesn't have the limbs that curve back, which makes it a longbow. This is it's an awesome bow. It's got a little hand shock to it, but it's a very light bow, so that doesn't surprise me. This whole bow will cost you $130, but it comes with a nice Flemish twist string, B55 bowstring material. It comes with the silencers for it. It comes with arrows, not these arrows. It comes with arrows though. They're 500 spine arrows. They're decent. I would upgrade, but they're decent. It comes with a glove. It comes with a case. Like, this is an awesome, awesome setup. I'm not getting paid to tell you guys this. I'm just telling you because I want to share some cool setups with you guys. I'm all about being the budget outdoorsman. I think everything I do is budget. Like the buck I killed this year, I killed wearing a Walmart flannel. I had my Lucky flannel on for you. I just knew today was the day.
Is that the same one?
It is the same one.
Wow, I need to get a flannel.
You need to get a flannel, I think. Not that you would see it there anyway, because you're wearing your...
Look, I go full fluorescent orange. I don't care. I'm just like, whatever.
It just doesn't matter as much as people think it does. All right, let's grade one.
People do get caught up in the hype, man. And I don't know why. Mister, I'm here in a fucking Milwaukee heated vest. Smoked it.
Yeah, it's smacked my arm pretty good though. I'm sure you heard it.
Yep.
That's the only thing. Like, I don't know if I'm ever gonna solve that with this bow either. I think it's just a longbow thing. It's what makes a longbow a longbow. But if I remember to bend my wrist or my arm, it won't.
See, when I bent mine and I just torqued the shot real bad.
Obviously it didn't, and at that time I didn't slap his wrist, so.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying when I did it, but I haven't shot it more than like 3 times.
Brody, you are not kidding. Read that comment.
What? Read it out loud?
You read it. Yeah, go ahead.
Whenever you kill a nice deer, everybody wants to pretend they were hunting him too. Well, sometimes there is some truth to that, Brody. But yeah, a lot of times everybody's like, so shot my buck. Yeah.
It's not your buck till it's in your truck, baby. It's so freaking true.
I can tell you, when I posted the video of that one from Maryland, I had a bunch of responses back with trail cam pictures. There were guys hunting that buck. I know it because there was never any pressure on this portion that we're hunting. For 3 or 4 years, I don't remember ever seeing anybody down there. And this year, there were 3 giants in there. I saw all 3 of them the first night I was in there, and I shot the smallest of them. There's still a 150 class and a 160 class running around down there because I know nobody killed them. I saw the 150 in the rut, like late in the rut. I don't know what day. 14, 15 November, 16 November, something like that.
How far away? Like, I don't know if you want to give out that information, but how far away was he from where you originally saw him?
What did we say the straight line distance was in that? It was like 2 miles, wasn't it?
It was a bit.
Yeah.
Was a bit. That's why I'm bringing it up.
Yeah. But the insane pressure that I post the video, then everybody's like, yeah, I know exactly where that deer was shot. Look at this. I got trail cam pictures of that buck from July or August or whatever. I don't know. But then the actual tiny little part of the bedding area that I was hunting, for a week straight, there was 7 guys just circled around this thing. It was comical. Because the deer's not in there anymore, dude. I killed it. But it is what it is. I don't know why it comes out like that, it just does. I think everybody, I won't say everybody, but there's a lot of folks that if given the opportunity to take the easy road or to take the hard road, a lot of them are going to take the easy road. Like, they're just going to do it. And in this particular business of hunting big bucks, that almost never works out. It almost never works out.
I don't think there is an easy road.
And with the trad bow, there's not an easy road. Like, if you want to kill a deer with a trad bow, buckle up, Buttercup, because you are on an absolutely crazy adventure.
You're on the pain train, baby.
Far West Kentucky, Alice, almost in Tennessee. That's where JW Outdoors is from. Yeah. Yeah, there's Maryland's like that too. You can shoot pretty much unlimited does in the, what do you call that? The urban zone.
Yeah, urban areas of Zone B.
Yep. Which is like 3 or 4 counties.
Yep.
There's a bunch of folks on now.
Are there?
Yeah.
Oh, we got a bunch of people on. What's up, guys?
How many's on?
How's everybody doing? We got a bunch of people.
It was like 215, 218 here a second ago.
Yeah, it's right where I want it.
That is right where you want it.
See, it's all relative because when I'm 30 feet in a tree, it's nowhere near where I want it, you know? So
Yeah, this is true.
it just is what it is.
This is true.
I haven't practiced from the tree in a minute either.
I've been hunting hard the last 3 days.
The last 2
ton of
days, the
deer.
last 2 weeks, you've been hunting hard, man.
I guess.
I mean, you've been like, I don't know if people realize that. Like, Tony's been gone from the whole live page because he's been out hunting. and getting after it. Trying to kill a deer with a trad bow is incredibly difficult, but then trying to do it late season is damn near impossible. It's brutal.
Yeah, I messed up. I should have taken far more opportunities. Like, I passed on a nice 8-point when I had that big buck come past me. 12 yards. I mean, it was a bang up shot. And I passed because I had the big buck up on the hill coming down, and he came in at like 35 yards. I passed on quite a few does where I just didn't feel confident. So yeah, to try to get after it now, in the snow, in the freezing cold, with wearing orange because it's muzzleloader season.
It's nothing short of legendary. I mean,
There's
it's
no
incredibly
place,
difficult.
There's no place to hide in a tree anywhere. There's nothing on a tree. So if you're in a spot that doesn't have any backing, these deer are picking you off because they've been chased around since September or early October. They're not putting up with anything, any noise, any movement. The one that I messed up on yesterday, I just turned and my platform just creaked, and that deer looked right up at me. It's like, well, I mean, I still shot at her, but she ducked that arrow about, I don't know, looked like a laser beam flying at her, and she just dodged it. It was crazy. I don't, and she was at 22 yards.
Kristen, if you let us borrow that bow, myself or Tony will kill a deer with that bow to keep the legacy going.
What's she say?
She said she misses hunting. She has an old Browning bow. I haven't used it in years. I miss hunting.
Oh man, I'll kill a deer with that.
Or better yet, you just come out. Like we'll take you out hunting if you buy a Pennsylvania or Maryland license, and we'll put you on deer as best as we can.
And you don't even have to sleep in the garage. He's got a pretty nice. Look, put her in the.
You've
guest room.
got like 3 extra guest rooms, man. You're the rich one here. I don't even want to hear
I
it.
don't know about that. Don't know about that.
Bugs, I would say there's the difference between being in a tree and shooting a deer that's broadside is where you have to aim. If you are 20 feet plus in a tree and that deer is broadside at 20 yards, you need to aim a little bit higher, just below the spine, so you're hitting double lung. Think of where your arrow is exiting that deer, as opposed to broadside where you can aim,
Looks like this.
Yeah, like what Tony's doing right now. I don't know if, let me zoom in, Tony, so people can see you. When you're 20, 25, 30 feet in a tree, you got to be entering that deer like that.
Now, if you want to get a hard shot, you've got to be more like here. But if you do that, you risk missing the opposite lung almost completely. And it depends on your angle too. Like a lot of times, Al and I will shoot deer straight down. And I know a ton of people just say that's not an ethical shot. They're the easiest shots I've ever made. Almost every one of those deer that I shoot straight down. And I haven't done with trad bow yet. Al's only got the experience there, but almost every one of them I shot with a compound straight down. That's the last step they ever took, and they don't move.
It's not a good experience that I have with it. The trad bows are a different animal. What I recommend is straight down shot with the trad bow. If it was quartering away, I might. Quartering 2, I absolutely will not recommend that shot, and I just don't think it's
If you go out and you watch
good
Bill's, or you watch Al's most recent video where he shoots that big 210-pound buck with a trad bow, he makes a perfect shot, misses the shoulder, he's right in the pocket. It's, how far was it?
22 yards.
22 yards. The deer doesn't move. I mean, it drops maybe an inch or two, but virtually the perfect shot on this deer. Double lungs it, but he literally only has 10 inches of penetration out of that arrow.
I mean, you have the arrow in your truck still that I would like back at some
Yeah,
point.
you should get that out of there before I go.
Yeah, you should grab it out of there before you go.
Well, it's your arrow. I mean, I don't know why I gotta watch your shit. But because that buck is just so big, the muscle and just the way it's comprised on a big mature buck, either in the rut or slightly after, like post rut, like right now, you could you could take a razor blade and try to slice the neck meat on a deer, and you can't cut it. It's just that tough. It's a different animal, dude. It's not. We're not talking about no 130-pound doe. We're
Well,
talking
and
about a grizzled.
This is why I've
Forest.
gone away from those 3 blades where you're trying to punch a hole in an animal, and I've gone to my 2 blades with bleeders. Like I've gotten better blood trails, I've gotten more penetration, and I think if I had those the night I shot that buck, like would it have made a difference? I don't know. I mean, I'm playing a game of inches. Every time we go out and hunt with these trad bows, we're playing a game of inches. You know, and any archery equipment, you're playing a game of inches.
An
That's
inch
just what it
further
is.
right, you probably would have been fine, but you're probably only getting a single lung.
Well, and we saw that mature buck I shot 300 yards off a double lung.
Yep.
You know, like that was a relatively easy track job for us. It wasn't terrible. It's not the worst we've been on though. If I had shot that deer, there would have been no blood, and my only hope probably would have been a dog. If I had more penetration, you know, I called dogs out because I wanted to. And I tried to get dogs out there on that buck, but there were none available. I can't help that. So,
And my Pennsylvania buck this year was no different. I had a 22 yard shot. I don't know exactly how far it was, but I'm 6 feet in a tree, virtually shooting straight down, and the buck was facing directly to me, and then turned to go up the hill a little bit. That kind of opened up a shot opportunity. I didn't know what was going to happen there. It's super thick in there, so once he gets off the trail or whatever, like I got to make a shot there, right now. And I put it down and through there, like I'm this side of the spine coming straight down. I thought there's a possibility I could have hit shoulder, and there's a possibility I could have got it in there and hit the heart. But all I did, I was just back up from the shoulder, and I went straight down through one of the lungs. I never got an exit. There was about 11 or 12 inches that arrow sticking out. So I had like 16 inches of penetration, 18 inches of penetration. Single lung, that deer went 225 yards. And the track job on it with no exit wound and just blood coming out of the top, it was pin drops. It was absolutely pin drops until the arrow popped out.
now to be fair, I probably should have saw that deer when I was walking in.
You probably should have.
But a certain critical part of that failed yet again. And I'm not gonna lie. Like I am 100% okay with knocking this brand on our YouTube channel because they have failed us time and time again. They failed on my buck. They failed on 2 of your deer.
The 2022 buck, it shattered when I hit the shoulder blade, and the tip went inside. So unless I'm at the right angle to
You can't see it.
you can't see it anyhow.
The nocturnals, like the universal fits, I've had at least 1 out of 3 in the last pack fail the first time I've shot them. Brand new out of the pack, they have failed. And then even the standard, you know, specifically sized to whatever diameter arrows you're shooting have failed over time. Especially, I mean, you can see it on the buck I shot early this year. You know, the buck I shot, as he's going off, when he's 150 yards away, that arrow knock was off.
Just shut off.
It just shut off. You know, and I don't know if that deer's alive or not. That deer might have died. I'm always gonna wonder, but
Now there's a difference. Like if you stick one right through the, you know, like a double lung, maybe you hit a rib on the way in, a rib on the way out with like an expandable broadhead or something like that on a 125-pound deer. Yeah, that thing's gonna stay lit. But then it's right at the base of the tree anyway, it doesn't matter. But when you stuff them into an over 200 pound, because I think 200 pounds for a Pennsylvania deer is a big deer. Like when you have a live weight well over 200 pounds, and I don't know how many of those we've killed in the last couple of years.
you more so than me. I mean, I just got my first one this year, so you know.
But they're just different animals. Like you hit them anywhere, and that nocturnal is breaking in half and sliding down into the shaft. I don't know why. I just don't. Oh, that sounded
At least I'm
expensive.
consistent.
That sounded expensive. We're gonna stay out here all night. We're gonna do our first
We could.
24-hour live.
First 24
We
hours?
should. There's 176 people listening to our story.
Let's just do a case race.
What?
Let's
Wait,
do
let
a
me
case
see.
race.
Let me see if I still have the. Let me see if I still have the track on here.
Why don't you show everybody that? We can move, if we're not shooting, Tony, we can move by the fire, so we're not freezing.
No,
to
I
death
took
out
it
here.
off. I must have deleted it or not saved it.
I mean, if we're gonna talk to people, like, that's cool. Let's just move closer to the fire, though. We don't have to be freezing out here.
You're not going to shoot anymore? You done shooting?
I'm shot out for the last 2 days.
I'm tired. My whole body's stiff.
I think we're all
I had
tired.
to drag a deer all by myself.
You did. I feel bad for you. I asked you if you wanted me to come down.
I chased this deer 1.5 miles. I was like, I don't know, 1,000 yards in, and I shot it, and I chased it all the way back to the truck. Luckily, it stayed on public. And then in the afternoon, I chased it all the way back to almost where I shot it. It's stupid.
Well, he must have been teetering on the edge of private there for a little bit at least, right?
No, not really.
Really? Okay.
The way he came up through there, no. I
Okay.
showed Bill the track, but it's 1.25 miles total distance. You know, like I said, 3,000 yards. What's 1.25 miles? You got 5,280 feet in a yard. Or in a mile.
in a mile.
And then you have another quarter of that. What's a quarter of 5,280?
We're coming over. We're bringing you guys over to.
Somebody do the math. What's a quarter of 5,280? It's got to be about 1,000, right? A
This is
quarter of
getting silly.
4,000 is, yeah. So,
You guys can see the wood stove. We're gonna call you guys Stove Crew from here on out. Do you guys have snow? Yeah, Kristen, we do have snow on the ground right now. It's rather chilly. I can't see my breath.
no, you can.
Oh, you can.
I can
Even
see
over
it.
by the wood stove. I mean, we're 10 feet. I can feel the heat coming off of it. But
My
we're,
feet are frozen from
we're
standing
close.
on the concrete. And
Yeah.
I'm wearing Hey Dudes, so.
Yeah.
Like my
I'm wearing
toes
Hey
are
Dudes,
actually
too.
frozen. And I got the Woolworth socks on. I got my Under Armour shorts over my.
Kristen, where are you at? Let us know.
I hate your
Fishing with
privacy.
Chase. Welcome back. What do you need help with, buddy? We will help you any way possible. I see you said I need help. Typical, if you're still in here, yes, I love the GTOs as well. The goats were the goats. But yeah, I have a G8. Sorry.
I want to know what Chase needs help with.
I'm 20 away from Carter. Welcome back, brother. How are you
He's
doing?
20 away from 50 or something, or he's 20 away from 1,000.
Ooh, South Carolina. Ooh. Kristen, if you want snow, you're gonna have to move up to the northeast, I think.
Yeah, probably.
South Carolina just doesn't get a lot of snow.
Get some in North Carolina. Just move to North Carolina. Go up to like Tail of the Dragon, 129, Alcoa Highway. I'm gonna just stand here and wow, that's so hot, dude. I can actually pick the top ones up. I will not try a bottom one. There's a fire in there, boy. I'll tell you what. Yeah, I'm gonna just melt my shoe right on the top.
You guys can see the fire. She's glowing. She's glowing a little bit. Tony, did you salt your raccoon?
Salt a raccoon. I'm working on a coyote right now. I'm working on Corey's coyote. It's been a couple days since I messed with it, but I got it good and salted, so I should get it in a pickle bath. I should try to get that thing finished up.
That's what I have to do. I got the high outside. You know what? While we're sitting here, I probably could be working that a little bit.
Nah, dude, we've been hammering away at it for weeks, months.
Months.
I mean, we've been hard at it since June or July. Like, it's time to kick back a little bit. Like, every once in a while,
I don't feel like it.
you get on my nerves sometimes where you're like, dude, you just gotta go out and do it live. I'm like, motherfucker, it's pouring down rain. You want me to go outside? I don't have a garage like you. I got 2 cars in my garage.
So here's the deal. Once somebody buys my G8, we will have, like, straight across, we will be at like 18 yards, okay? And we will be able to shoot straight across the garage. We're gonna set up a 3D range in here, and it's gonna be epic. It'll be pretty cool.
TJ wants to come and shoot.
TJ, you're welcome up here anytime, brother. I know I told you that. And maybe we figure this out. Like sometime in the next week.
I can't believe he's
we'll get you out
35.
That's okay.
He looks like he's 20.
Everybody calls me out for my balding, so I can't pass as 20 anymore. I look like I'm 35,
Well,
and I'm not even 30.
we probably drink too much beer too.
Getting down to 28. It's Brody. It's getting cold here, man.
It's probably only 21 or 22 out there here.
Yeah, yeah. It's pretty chilly out here.
My nose is cold in here. I'm wearing this big old whatever.
Kristen, like I said, you're welcome up here anytime too. Pretty much anybody's welcome up here to shoot with us. We're trying to build a community, and if we're not interacting with you guys, then we're failing on our part. So
We're definitely building a community. It's like a small army of misfits, I think.
Pain Train Nation, baby.
It's the nation. It's a pain train nation.
Pain Train Nation.
Speaking-
Make you a snowman? I will. I'll make you a snowman tomorrow.
I don't know if there's quite enough snow for that. And it's gonna be
Maybe
cold.
not here on the mountain. There will be though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm down in the valley. I'm surrounded by two
I
mountains.
texted you at some point. I'm like, yeah, the snow's melting.
You're 2 hours away almost though.
I'm like, the snow's melting, and the chances of me finding this deer today is melting away with it.
You did say that around like 4, I think it was. 4:06. I think it was the time on that, but it happens. 18. Punxsutawney. Poor man, just delete that comment. Unfortunately, I'm not, you know what? I actually used to go to a Christian camp, a vacation Bible school sort of thing out in Punxsutawney. Guys, nobody, don't drop your ages in the chat. If we got a moderator, I guess I'll just do it. I have to delete those per YouTube guidelines, unfortunately. I apologize, guys. Don't drop age in the chat. If you guys want to PM us on Facebook or send us an email, that's cool. We're happy to hear it, but no age in the chat.
What's everybody saying? I can't even see.
Mr. OD said something about snow and Dubois.
Dubois, Pennsylvania.
Why are you not shooting your bow, Al?
Dubois.
Carter, I'm shot out, man. I am shot out. Tony's shot out. We've had a long season.
Can we just take a break for tonight? One time, can we take a break and we just stand here and talk with you guys and not have to kill ourselves? My arm, I have to have reconstructive surgery in my arm just to keep it going here.
All right. I say no age, and then some people just get carried away with it, and then we're just going to stay our age. Like, if you got to say your age, then I'm just going to, if you want to keep doing it, I'm just going to remove you from the channel, unfortunately.
Yeah,
It is what it
block
is.
up.
Kristen, I feel old. I know Tony feels old today, especially after the long day he's had.
It's been brutal.
By this point in the season, we're all feeling pretty old, I'll tell you that.
Look, if there are some new people in the chat that haven't heard the story, all right, I shot a deer, the first deer I've ever shot with a trad bow today. I made a great shot. The deer didn't cooperate and decided to jump and spin and hit itself in a bad spot. And then I had a small nick, and I walked the deer to death because it would not stop bleeding. It wouldn't clot up. There was only one way to get it done. And the deer would have died anyhow, but at least this way I'm able to recover it. So that's, yeah, the thickest, nastiest 1.5 miles of Pretty Boy Reservoir that you could imagine. That's what I crawled through, stepped over, crawled over, under, and around. So yeah, I feel like hammered baloney right now.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have said a different word, but we're trying to keep it.
Bugs asks, are you ready for trout season?
Am I ready for trout? Look, man, fish flop Friday. I'm ready. Look, watch this. I've been practicing. Oh man, I dropped another one. Gonna have to keep that one.
So
Bugs, that's another thing we could do too, man. Like, that's too easy.
yeah, you're a big fisherman. You can come out
fishing.
fishing with us anytime. Are we ready for trout fishing? I'm ready for the simplicity of it. I'm ready to like not have to work so hard because trout season's almost like a break for us. Like, and you and I take the filming aspect of it very seriously. We do.
Well,
we've gotten better at it, you know. So it's still work, but it's not quite the same.
my camera gear for hunting weighs about 8 pounds. And then,
Your entire trout setup weighs 4.
well, no, I wouldn't say that. I mean, there's still weight, but you can pretty much drive to, you know, a decent spot and get out, and you don't have to walk 3/4 of a mile. And then you don't have to shoot a 150-pound animal and then drag that thing 3/4 of a mile out. Like there's a lot of stuff that is easier about trout fishing. And it, you know, I'm not gonna set up a camera and, you know, throw the fly rod out there and then have a trout spook just because I stepped on a stick or whatever, you know? So there's a lot of, like, I'm looking forward to that. I'm definitely looking forward. I'm not done deer hunting though. Like, I still want to kill 3 or 4 more with the trad bow this year, or maybe 2 or 3 with a trad bow and 1 with a muzzleloader. Like, I have not shot a doe in Pennsylvania. I can't remember the last year that's happened.
Did you do it last year?
Pennsylvania?
Yeah, last year you were all Pennsylvania and I was all Maryland.
I shot 1 deer in Maryland last year. I
Yep.
shot my second buck in Maryland last year.
I think the only deer I shot last year, or I shot my buck in Pennsylvania. All my other deer were Maryland, I think.
Yes.
We were opposite. I can't kill a deer in Maryland this year.
And we're opposite again.
I don't know what it is.
Well, it's like where you put your effort in, I guess. I don't know.
I put my effort in Maryland. I just can't get it done down there. I don't know what it is. Those does are smarter.
I think it is harder to kill deer in Maryland. Like, it's harder to kill does in Maryland.
I've made mistakes in Maryland too. But some of it, like a lot of it's not even my mistakes. It's just the way stuff pans out. You know, like it just is what it is.
We could talk mistakes till we're blue in the face, but I will tell you this. Like, I am disappointed in myself over the last couple days because it's like I know I'm doing stuff and I'm going through the motion, but I don't know what it is about what I'm doing. I can't explain it, but it's all wrong. Like, my setups have been shit. The best setup I've had in 4 days of hunting is the setup that I made after I shot this deer on the ground. I'm settling for crooked trees. I'm settling for, you know, a platform that's just not hanging on the tree the right way. Because where I'm hunting, I've got to climb some sketchy shit. Like, there's no doubt about it. And there's no way to avoid it. But it's just like over and over and over and over again. And I'm climbing too low. Like, I'm going 3 sticks up. Like, I don't care if I'm using a trad bow. I gotta be 30 plus. Like, if I'm not 30 plus, I might as well not even turn the camera on.
Brody says the worst part about late season hunting is that all the deer are dead. And you know what, Brody? You are 99% correct. 98% of the deer harvest has occurred prior to late season starting. I think that's the statistic.
There's not a big amount of deer that are shot in muzzleloader
It's-
season in Pennsylvania.
It's
I would
1 or
say
2%.
that number of guys that are still, like, there's just not a lot of guys out there.
There's a couple that live for it, you know, and they
Well,
love muzzleloaders, flintlocks, you know, but
We've talked this piece before too. Like 2% of hunters will ever shoot 5 deer in the same season. Now, Al and I do that all the time. It's just the way it is. But most guys, they'll shoot 2, they'll shoot a buck and a doe, and they'll be like, I'm done. Like, I'm tired of hunting. But Al and I, we don't get tired of hunting. Like, I would do this every day if I could. So we continue to go after most guys quit. Like, I'm not saying that, you know, those guys that are shooting a buck and a doe, they're probably capable of shooting 4, 5, 6 deer a year. They stop at 2 or they stop at 3. But realistically, about 2%, like, what did I say? Is it 2% or 5%? It's like, I think it's 2% of guys are gonna shoot more than 5 deer a year.
Pond people just got accepted to his school's archery team.
Ooh. That's pretty awesome.
Guys, we are central Pennsylvania. I'm sorry. I've been getting behind in the chat. I know I've seen that from a couple people. We're central Pennsylvania. I am Schuylkill County, and you are what, Lebanon County?
Lebanon County.
So 4C and, what is it, 5B?
Yeah, well, I don't waste my time hunting 5B anymore.
He doesn't really hunt it. We hunt 4C primarily. If you're looking for a WMU in Pennsylvania, we hunt 4C. That being said, we'll hunt anywhere. We don't really discriminate. And I honestly think we're hunting some of the most pressured deer that are available in Pennsylvania and in Maryland. So, Kristen, I just made some deer jerky today. Maybe I'll run in and grab it quick so Tony can try it.
Ooh.
You want some?
Ooh.
I'm going. All right.
Ooh. You better hurry up, dude. Chop, chop. Chop, chop.
I'm taking the glove off because I'm done shooting. I don't know about you.
Reed, do you guys hunt? No, we've never done that before. Every day we hunt, pretty much. I miss some deer jerky. All right, we'll see you later, Carter. Thanks for dropping in. Ronald Lutz. Fayette County. Man, I haven't hunted up in Fayette County. I don't think I've ever hunted in Fayette County. Again, we kind of stay local, and I know there's a lot of people out there that want to chase, they want to chase big deer. They want to go to where big bucks grow and whatever. But Al and I are real happy just being in pain and chasing what we got laying around. Jesse, hello, how are you? Rooster, what's going on? Kristen says, oh my God, mail me some jerky. We're gonna mail you some jerky. I don't know, you have to ask Al. The deer I quartered in Maryland I think it's already spoken for. Somebody come over and snatched half of it already. Oh, but that's okay, because we're gonna shoot some more. We're gonna shoot a couple more. Can you shoot the deer? This one? No, I shot a real one today. I'm done shooting. I shot a little bit. Al shot a lot. He's all shot out. They all taste the same. No, this one does not taste like venison, I'm telling you. Jesse, the biggest one I've killed, I actually shot it this year, back in September. It's 137 inch, I don't know, plus or minus an eighth or so. Giant. You can check out the video. Pretty cool video of me shooting that deer.
Man, there's something about walking outside and smelling the wood.
What?
Really.
Yo,
So
if Kristen sees this, she's gonna freak out. She's like, mail me some jerky.
It's my first crack at teriyaki.
Oh, it's teriyaki?
It is.
You can have it back. I don't want it.
It's okay. I
that's
like
good.
it peppered.
This is better than your peppered.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of teriyaki, but look. Most of the stuff you make is so dried out. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to jerky. I think jerky should be smoked on a smoker. Al likes to use a dehydrator. That's just, everything we do is different.
The
That's
opposite.
weird.
Everything.
The way he hunts is different than the way I hunt. You drive well, no, I can't say that. I was gonna say something a little crazy. I don't know. That's really good. It's salty though. Bill Ralston says, I love your video. Which one? Try it. Will you show the deer? Josh, you can jump out, check out all our videos. Al's got like 5 of them he shot with a trap bow this year. 4 of my videos are up. I mean, I've got some crazy shots this year. 2 really, really big bucks.
TJ says we have to get after turkeys this spring. I agree with TJ. Again, now he's like, I don't want a turkey hunt, whatever.
I don't want a turkey hunt.
I don't want a turkey hunt.
Can I do it with a trad bow? Like,
It's really good.
I could do it with a trad bow, I guess.
It's a little salty.
It is a little salty. So here's the weird thing. I used 2 packs of seasoning, but I only used 1 pack of the salt, and it's still.
I could eat
really
this all
salty.
day. How many did we shoot today? Just 1 today, Jesse. I shot my first trad bow deer today. Made a bad shot it from the ground.
There he
Hey,
is.
Bill's back.
Can you zoom
Hey!
out anymore?
Huh? I don't know if you can zoom out.
No, maybe not.
Oh, it's warm off the.
I'm already eating jerky. I got more jerky.
Look, I'm gonna get sick from eating so much jerky and drinking so much beer.
I just like bringing deer back to where we first met, you know?
This might be one of my deer. I don't know. Bill just gave it to me.
It
Is it really?
is. It is.
Did you just make it?
Yeah.
It's still warm. It just came off the dehydrator.
Try and make it a little bit thicker, like a meat snack rather than a steak.
I gotta clean my palate.
The rest.
TJ Bug says, Alan Tony, I'm on the way. I'm out the door right now. He's coming over. I'll be at your house in 5 seconds. Hey man, don't threaten us with a good time, bro.
I'll stay up till 2 a.m. I don't care.
Rooster says we just got back home. We traveled an hour to get a mount and waited 2 years. Wow, that's crazy. You know, after having your salty mess there,
What do you think? Is that all right? Sweet?
it is sweet.
A little bit of kick.
What is that?
Chewable?
Oh, it's good that way.
It's all ground.
I'll be pooping my brains out later.
Okay. Not my
Whatever.
problem. You can't hunt tomorrow anyway.
That's right. Alice says meanies. Y'all got a nice garage. No, this is actually a really redneck garage.
Great.
Yeah.
I love it, but my feet are cold. I wanted to put some heated floors in, but he's like, nah, I ain't rich like you.
Mm-hmm.
Put some heated floors in, bro.
Yeah, I should.
Have y'all shot a compound bow? Yes.
Yeah, we're familiar.
I've shot probably 50 deer in the last 10 years with a compound bow.
Only 50?
Only 50, Bill. I talked to a guy today, that guy that recognized me from the channel, who was like, no, you don't have to show me your buck, I already seen it. He has killed 15 down at Pretty Boy already. His name is Sean. He's a hammer. But that's all they do. I think he's from Selinsgrove area, so they got like a 2-hour and 15-minute drive to get down there.
That's a haul.
Mm-hmm.
Ceiling room, yeah.
But they go down, like, I'm pretty sure they shot deer tonight, because when I got my deer out, they were just leaving the parking lot. When I got out to the end, and I'm looking down at 400 yards, I just heard the truck start, lights come on, and they drove. So,
They probably did. We've had a lot of jerky here, dude. I don't know what to tell you.
I don't know.
So what do you think? Is it any good?
It's good.
Yeah,
Spicy enough?
I like a smoke flavor.
They use smoked paprika.
You're gonna get like 10 different
Try that.
opinions from everybody who's here.
Jerky, jerky, jerky.
Nice.
So Alice says, how does Bill's taste?
It's a little salty because he's been sweating today. Oh, you mean the jerky? Oh, his jerky's pretty good.
Oh, you mean the jerky? What's y'all's PB bass?
Personal best bass? Oh, gosh. Yo, that smallmouth you caught this season.
Yeah, but that's not my personal best bass. I caught, when I was a kid, my cousin come up from Florida to go fish, and I took him to this spot early in the spring, and I hammered one. I didn't weigh it, but I would assume based on looking at,
other bass. It's probably a 4-pounder. Just a giant bass.
Pennsylvania isn't known for its big bass.
No,
Dude,
not at
how
all.
do you get this so thin?
Slice it.
If you freeze it a little before you slice it, for like 30 minutes to 45 minutes, and then slice it.
That's nice, good texture too.
Which part of the deer is that? Is that the ass or the front?
It's kind of both. It's the back strap. So.
Oh, that's the back strap. All right.
What do
How
you do?
big was my deer?
How thick do you cut your back straps for steak? I mean, what? You mean jerky?
Kristen, you can't sell deer meat, venison, any stuff like that. Like if you want some, Al can send you some.
I can.
Send us an email to paintrainoutdoors@gmail.com with your address, and he'll send you some.
Let me know if you want the peppered, if you want the teriyaki. Teriyaki's okay.
I'll make some and send you some. I don't care.
We'll send you
and
a
then-
batch of all of it. I don't even care.
But I'm gonna I'll put my name on the bag that I send, and you just tell me which one's better.
It doesn't last long though.
No.
You better say mine's better though. That's the issue you're gonna run into.
Texture's good.
No.
Nice and thin.
What's up, Gator? Happy hunting, y'all. Gator, I smacked a deer with a trad bow today. I dare y'all to stay up till 2 o'clock in the morning. You know what? Bet.
So here's the deal. Tony will chug a beer if we get.
I don't
50
know.
likes.
How do we only have 39 likes? You've been on how long? PB Smalley? Yeah, no way it's close to 5 3/4 of a pound
That
for me.
small
It's
you
like-
caught last year has got to be every bit of 3 pounds.
It might have been 3. I mean, I can remember grabbing that thing by the lip and holding it up and like, it might have been 3. It wasn't anywhere close to 5 3/4.
I remember that
That's
giant shadow coming out from under a log and just smashing your.
It did just
your
fucking
spinner.
smash it.
I mean, it was wild. And it was a spawner. Like it came up from the reservoir, it was spawning, and then it smashed the spinner. That was an awesome experience. I couldn't believe it.
Kristen says, "Man, don't play with. Just send a daggum email with your address. I'll send you some." I mean, everybody else that's asked for shit, I send it to them. I still owe somebody a sweatshirt. Sorry, Bullseye. It's coming. It's coming, bro. That doesn't mean spam the chat. I want a sweatshirt. I want a sweatshirt. Because I'm not giving. No, he hooked
Who's
us
the
up.
other moderator? One of our other mods has been like, "Yo, I sent you an email or something."
I don't know how to check the email.
Oh man, one of the other mods is always like, "Hey, where's my T-shirt at?" And I'm like,
Has anybody seen IFE
I haven't seen him.
lately?
"I haven't seen IFE lately."
Can you put the jerky closer to the camera?
Oh, Alice, we need you to reach out to IFE.
Yeah, if somebody has a phone number or something for IFE, man, give him a ring. Jesse, hey, thank you. I know my deer jerky's better. Thank you. Hey, you guys. Excuse
You haven't
me.
even made jerky yet this year. Why don't you grab me a beer on the way back in?
Hey, I'm the only guy you know that walked a deer to death.
That's fair. The shot you made tonight was nothing short of legendary. I mean, Tony could have shot this thing in the toenail, and he would have killed it somehow.
That's right.
Thank you, sir.
I can't believe you're still going.
Hudson, why you gotta be like that? We don't do politics here. Alice, I'm just guessing you're gonna take care of that.
I'm gonna try that tactic next time.
Fish and go!
Yo, what up? Bill, there's been 2 times in my life.
You got me and Tony tonight. You got Bill over here somewhere. I don't know where he's at. Bill's in here. Tony's in here.
I have a mustache knife. Ow, ow.
Dude, this jerky is delicious.
Fishing girl, guess what?
It comes right apart. It's easy to chew.
Dude, the dehydrator for me is just
Fishing girl, guess what?
Is what it is.
Guess what? You have to guess. Guess what?
5 more likes. Double tap your screen.
Yo.
5 more likes and he chugs a beer.
Yo, Fishing girl. I shot my first tradbow deer today. Oh, it was crazy.
Is that your first one?
Yeah.
No, it's not
Really?
the first one I shot. It's the first one I recovered. But out of all the other shots, I should
That was the worst.
That was the worst one.
No, is this your first tradbow one?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've killed one other deer with a tradbow. We never found it. I know I killed that deer. Snow on the ground.
Fishing girl says she's proud of you. TJ said he'll take some jerky. TJ, the jerky's up here for whenever you come up to shoot. Gator said congrats, Tony. Jesse said this is one of the best live streams ever. We're getting hyped up tonight. Alice has the email up there, guys. If you have anything to ask us, reach out on there. Tony and I are pretty laid back guys. We'll send you our personal phone numbers. Yeah, if you want to reach out, you know. Ben, what's up? What's the beer taste like? I mean, it's just a Miller Lite, you know. It kind of tastes like
Citrus?
like I was gonna say urine, but you know, same difference. Brody, you are 100% correct. So Bugs, I really like the seasonings from Cabela's or Bass Pro Shop. I don't think you can beat them for like. I just went today. I picked up 3 packs of them for I think it was $24, and each pack makes 15 pounds of jerky.
I did. You saw it.
Kristen, we will check out your email right after the live stream. Tony, if you want to pull up your email during the live stream, we can check them out now. But if not, we'll catch up.
Pull up my what?
The email.
Oh. Why would I do that?
Well, Kristen emailed us. There's a couple
Let me
people
see what
emailing
Kristen
us.
says. Hold on.
Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna. Are y'all veterans? Yes. I'm still in. Tony is a DoD civilian. Yeah, we are.
Hey, I got a customer service. at
Hunter,
DNR.
what's up? What's up? Welcome back.
It's-
Prime, welcome back.
Congratulations.
Can you shut the fuck up?
You guys are just entertaining, just standing here watching.
She said she emailed. I don't have an email in the inbox since yesterday, December 20th. Today is the 21st, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't have an email, Kristen. paintrainoutdoors@gmail.com.
Ooh, Ben asked, do you like fishing or hunting better?
Look,
That's a tough one.
I don't have an email from you.
You didn't answer the question. Do you like hunting or fishing better?
It
Do I
depends-
like hunting or
It depends
fishing
if it's
better?
hunting season or fishing season. Right? That's
Right.
true.
That's a hard one. Like fishing can be just as complex and detail oriented.
I just think it's more like it's more relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because like if you're chasing a big buck around, like there's a lot of stress. There's stuff going on. Like if there's a big trout in the stream that just won't bite your lure, we'll come back tomorrow. He'll be here.
You just jump in and net it.
Maybe you do that. I'll sit there and throw every fly in the fly box at
Yeah,
it.
we will. We'll do that. I mean, we've been down that road before.
I'm taking the next one with 22.
A trout was 22. That's amazing.
You can't say that on the line.
That big palomino.
Nobody ever caught that palomino. That palomino went down to the lake somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
It's gone.
It's probably in there.
Mm-hmm.
How many? 437 people on.
How many beers have you had?
You do not.
No, it's not. I just want to get you fired up, Bill.
How many beers have we had?
This
move
is
over,
probably
move
this is
over.
probably my fourth.
We've had a couple. As you can see, we're doing pretty good. If 2 more people double tap your screen and get to 50, this guy chugs a beer. Let's effing do it.
can't
Let's
do
go, guys.
That's from your last 5 lives. That's
Yeah.
not just this one time.
Why you gotta be like that, bro? Don't ruin this.
I'm on my fourth beer here.
I need 1 more like and Tony's chugging. Let's freaking go. Oh, 52. Get a beer. You're
You
chugging.
go get it this time. I got the last ones.
All right, gladly, because I'm not chugging. That's all you, brother,
My
man.
back hurts. Like it hurts from carrying this channel.
You were on my mind all day
From
today.
carrying this channel, I'm gonna whip this beer at you in like 2 seconds.
Don't give me that crap, dude. Because you went to Canada for like a month, and then all I did was lives for a month straight. And I'm like, where's Al at?
It was 4 days.
It was
You're
a
gonna-
month.
It
You're
was
gonna make
4
him chug
days.
an ice cold freaking.
It's not
Guinness
ice cold.
Miller.
I just
It's
bought
ice
them.
cold.
I just bought them. They're
They've
ice
been in the fridge for how long?
for
Do you have
2
a cup?
hours.
Do you have a cup I can put it in at least?
You want a cup? Stop. You really want a cup?
No, I'm gonna try this.
You want a dirty garage cup?
No.
You're getting one. Don't. No. Don't even do it. You're getting a garage cup right now.
How many dicks been in this thing?
And dissect that,
Only a couple.
Tony.
You're good. Y'all are foolish. Yeah, welcome to the pain train, baby.
Foolish. You have no
But
idea.
we take 5 deer a year each, and that's conservatively, so. That wasn't too bad.
What? Am I done? Oh, good. Cool. Hey, I wonder if you set this cup on top of there, how long it would take until it puts the fire out.
Until it boils. I wonder if the cup catches on fire, like the plastic catches on fire, or it boils first.
Dude, I just want to I have this pain in my back.
Don't ruin my jerky.
I would eat it off the floor.
Chug a hot beer. Brody, that would be easier than what he's about to do. Go ahead. Chug! All the way. Keep going. Keep going. No!
I got a burp.
Chug! Chug! Down the hatch. Let's go. Let's go. All the way up. I'm sorry to disappoint you guys. This is the slowest chug of my life.
That was pretty
Are you
good,
done?
actually, for a cold beer.
That was a good burp, though. 8 out of 10 on the burp. 4 out of 10 on the
It's
chug.
probably a 3 out of 10 out of the chug.
Yeah.
It's not good.
Not the best. Rooster says down the hatch. Bug said you can do this. Ooh. Ben asks bow or rifle. I think I can speak for both of us.
Are you sleeping
We're
over?
both rifle.
Probably not.
I'm just messing with you. I haven't killed a deer with the rifle yet. I've been bow only. Tony's killed a handful with the rifle, but we're primarily bow only. It just is what it is. We like hunting with the bow. It's a very intimate experience. This is full almost. Yeah, just set that there. Bow hunting, for anybody who doesn't know, is a very intimate experience. And I look back at the last deer I killed, when he picks his head up and he's rubbing a licking branch and I shoot him, it's something about it, I'll just never forget it, you know.
Well, the
It
other
just is
part
what it
too that
is.
makes it a little bit more intimate for you, for me, is that you're filming it too. When you film it and you're able to rewatch it, like whatever happens in your mind when you either release an arrow, shoot a gun, whatever, like that's the story that you have. That's the story you can tell to everybody. But when you put on a video, you can't add any part or take away from any part of it. Like it is, the video is the truth.
Mhm.
There's no spin on it. So I think to go out and video yourself hunting deer with a bow is it's one of the ultimate things that you could do as a hunter. And I don't think just because you're getting it on video that's the ultimate thing, but you are capturing the moment. You're capturing all the emotions and everything else that goes into it. And then you can't tamper with it. It's not like you can take it and change it. You can't make it something other than what it is. And I think that is truly, that's the epitome of telling the story of what you do as a hunter. And that's cool. I just think it's cool.
Mhm.
I mean, there's a lot of other great stuff that goes along with it, like you know where your shot went, you know what happened, all that stuff. But
Sometimes that.
Are you
doesn't
guys
even
drunk?
compare
Yes,
to
we're
the
probably
guys,
drunk.
you know what I mean?
But what Tony's saying, like, it carries a lot of weight, guys. If you want to see me cry, there's 2 videos on the channel where I'm crying.
Shot right here. and
If you want to see him cry,
quartering.
there's probably a video coming out soon where you're in tears.
I had to call my wife today when I tripped over this deer because I was an emotional nightmare today. Shoot a deer at a little after 7 and find it dead at 20 after 5. After chasing it around through every ditch and corner of Pretty Boy Reservoir for a mile and a quarter. Bleeding like crazy the whole time. And you're just wondering how this thing hasn't died yet. And then you find out, like, there was no evidence of a hit on the arrow whatsoever. None. There's a cut on her back leg this big. I hit an artery. And it's craziest. I'll never be able to tell a story like this again. It'll never happen again. There's just no way. That can't happen twice in a lifetime.
Yeah. So yeah, bow hunting is a intimate experience to say the least. You know, Bill can attest to that. I think anybody who does it long enough, can attest to that. It's just
Bill was texting me halfway through my trip today, and he's like, "Hey man, that deer I shot, that thing went 400 yards being chased by coyotes." And in the back of my mind, I'm like, I already been 1,100 yards. Like, when's it gonna end? When's it gonna end?
Jesse asked, "What's the biggest deer you've killed?"
Oh wait, hold on. People want to see this stuff. Give me a second.
Jesse, he's got pictures.
Yeah, hold on. Do I have a picture?
Guys, if we get 100 likes, I'll chug a beer.
Ooh, I'm tripping over stuff. How about that one? You guys can watch the video on the channel.
The video is up there.
137 inches.
There's a bunch of videos like that up there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait,
Some good footage.
if we want to get into how many Pope and Young bucks have you killed this year? Yeah, that answer's 2. Again, this is another well over 200-pound Pennsylvania giant deer.
Do we do any trapping? No, we haven't done any trapping.
But
You
I
have.
But I haven't put anything on the channel yet. It was one of the things, like, trapping for me usually happens like this time of year, in that Christmas time frame, because I have more time off work and I have stuff going, you know, like whatever. I just don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna do it this year. I don't know how that transposes into like good content for YouTube, because there's some stuff you could do, some stuff you can't do. And right now I'm locked into this trad bow thing. I want to kill at least 3 or 4 more deer with the trad bow, or maybe 2, 3 deer with the trad bow, 1 with a muzzleloader, 2 with my, I don't know. I'm on a different level right now. Like, all I can think about is just doing that. Next question, please.
And I was like, I already shot 6 this year again.
No.
I'm at 5. No, technically I did shoot 6.
Well, if that's the case, then I'm
I've-
at 7.
I
I've
shot
recovered-
6 last year and I shot 6 this year.
I've recovered 5 of them. You calm it down. I shot 7 last year.
Get
Really?
your numbers straight.
12 deer. Half of them are going to be in my freezer next year.
I don't care where they go.
I have about 17 people on a list that just would.
I'm just going to sit at home and wait for your videos to pop up on YouTube. I don't even have to hunt.
New videos up, Paint Train Outdoors. Here comes Bill.
Jesse says this was.
I'll be right over.
Jesse says this was one of the best lives ever. We genuinely appreciate that. I know today, like, I don't know if anybody else understands. Like, today has been such like a high moment for Tony. It's been an incredible low, but like, he recovered the animal. It's his first year with the trad bow. Like, it is such an accomplishment. I can't stress that enough. Like, 2% of bow hunters are trad bow hunters. The number of successful bow hunters is less than that.
It's probably 1 out of 5.
Yeah, so, I mean, you're talking less than 1% of bow hunters are successful with trad bows, and he's accomplished something that's damn near impossible to do, that most people will not ever accomplish in their lifetime, and it's a huge accomplishment.
Did it in late season,
And in late season.
from the ground. wearing fluorescent orange.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it's just a hell of a story. It's a
After-
hell of an accomplishment.
After jumping the deer out of its bed. It's crazy. Like I said, I don't think if I hunted for another 30 years, I don't know if I'd ever be able to tell the same kind of story again. Like, I just don't think it's possible.
That's a good story.
It's a lifetime,
It is.
like, I had a lifetime experience today.
Hunter, Rooster, Country, we appreciate all of the support, guys. You guys make it for us. We cannot do this without you. I can't thank you guys enough,
What you
seriously.
did today,
I walked a deer to death, that's what I did.
Pond people, yes, I did know that deer cannot see orange. They are better on the blue spectrum.
that's awesome.
But that being said, I don't think it matters what you wear. I think if you're not moving when you need to not be moving, you're doing okay. That's just what it comes down to. I really think
You knew
deer
it was
see
coming.
movement, and
That
that's
blood at
that's
the
You knew
about
it was
it.
coming.
First picture.
It's only a matter of time, you just had to wait.
Heck yeah, Gator. Once in a lifetime
Those are some
accomplishment,
of the
man.
Best stories, man.
But all right, guys, we have been on for far too long.
No, we
We've
can't
been
get off,
shooting
we're
the
not, we need
bows.
3 more subscribers to get to 10K.
Hey, if I can ask, look, we need.
I am. It's 99.64. See, look, but I almost had you staying
You only
on
need
for another
36
hour.
You know what?
more, let's
I don't
go.
even care.
36.
Hunter, yes, this is a heated vest. This is a Milwaukee heated vest. I can't.
I'm going.
I can't tell you guys how much I love this vest because it's
Oh.
absolutely fantastic. I hate my partner right now because I thought we were gonna break 10K
Hey, you remember that
tonight.
time when we walked around the corner? You're like, I could tell you how big he is right now. I'm just messing with you. I don't see him. Remember that? That's how that feels.
I hope you shoot a fawn tomorrow.
I hope I shoot a fawn tomorrow too, but it's Sunday, so I won't. I'll wait.
Good.
till-
I hope you hit it with your truck. I'm sorry. That was uncalled for. I'm sorry.
Call Bill.
I hope your wife's car breaks down. So she has to drive your truck and you can't go hunting.
And then she hits a deer with it.
I hope nobody ever buys the G8. That's what I hope.
Stop. Come on. Someone's gonna buy
Tyler,
it.
nobody, don't ever buy the G8.
They're gonna buy it. Someone's
and if
gonna
you do
buy
buy
it.
the G8, don't forget to subscribe to the channel because we need about 35 more people.
You gotta admit, nobody's starving around here though, right?
We're pretty good on
Nobody's
food.
I could chew on this wood for a while.
We're doing okay.
If we get to 100 likes, Al has to chug a beer.
Yeah, but I was about to wrap it up, and we're not even close.
No, look, everybody's laughing.
See,
having a
Bugs
good
is
time.
getting off, Gator's getting off, Hunter's
How come
getting
nobody-
off,
How come I'm not getting off?
Kristen's getting off. Kristen said she sent you guys an email. Kristen,
I'm gonna
just
check
get
one more
back into
time.
hunting. Just do it. I don't
check
know
one more
necessarily know
time.
your scenario. Maybe you can, maybe you can't. But yeah, just do it.
Gmail.
Jesse, I genuinely appreciate that.
Hey, look, we finally got one at 10:40 from Kristen. Look, I
There we
got
go.
it.
We got it. You don't have to show it.
Email.
Okay.
Check it.
Or show it.
Check it, check it, email.
We probably owe Kristen some jerky.
Yeah, we're gonna have to send her some jerky.
Kristen, we're gonna send you some jerky. I promise. But anyway, is there anything else you guys want to say tonight? Because I'm tired. It's almost 11 o'clock. I'm
What?
tired. Yeah.
Yeah, we're tired from watching Tony chase that deer all day.
Yeah,
right?
I'm tired for you. You walked like 10 miles today.
Not quite, but enough.
You just can't shoot them in the lungs or something, so you're like, you know what? I just liked walking. I'm just messing with you. But anyway, guys, we are about to wrap it up. If anybody has any questions, you can email us at paintrainoutdoors@gmail.com. You can follow us on Facebook, which is Pain Train Outdoors. And you can direct message us on that page as well, and we will respond from our personal Facebooks on there as well. But I can't thank you guys enough. This has been an awesome live. This has been an epic moment in Tony's hunting career. Eee, that hurt my hand. But
You wanna do that one too? I'll do
no,
that.
we gotta do the fist bump. Hell yeah.
Fist bump.
Heck yeah.
My
But
nose is running.
we can't thank you guys enough.
Wait,
Seriously.
hold on.
Go
My
ahead.
nose is running. You might think it's funny, but it's not.
Oh, I was gonna offer you my sleeve.
Oh,
But anyway, we love you guys. Thank you so much for the support. What do you gotta say?
It's probably
No, there's
not,
57 people on. Shut it off. We've been on for like 5 hours.
it was probably not run as fast as that deer was when you shot it
Later.
this morning.
Peace out, guys.